All right, good morning. It is Wednesday, May 11th, and we're getting ready to start math class. All right, today we're working on lesson 4, and we're talking about dividing by 10. All right, so today you're going to understand, hopefully, what happens when you divide a one-digit number by 10, making connections with tenths during the process. All right. You're going to need your place value counters again and your ruler, the same things as yesterday, right? Also get your whiteboards and your markers. You can pause the video so that you can do that whenever you're ready. Divide, we already know that that means partitioning things into equal parts, all right? Tenth, this is one part of tenths or two parts of tenths, however many parts of tenths. Calculation simply means doing the math equations that you're given. All right, so look at the first page of your lesson. Notice the picture. Holly is sailing and she needs to cut a piece of rope. Your problem tells you what length the entire piece of rope is, and then you need to figure out how long each new piece of rope might be. Talk about these questions, A and B, in your groups of 2. Pause the video so that you can do that now. All right, so we're going to share now together our answers. Each counter represents 1 meter, right? So we've got 3 counters in the ones space and nothing in the tenths in the top part of our place value chart. We can't divide these 3 counters into 10 parts, so we need to exchange for each one for tenths. And for each one, we need to have 10 tenths, all right? You can see those. So this is for your first one, and then your second one, there's 10 in each group, and then for your third one, there's also 10 in each group, right? And so now each counter at this point equals 0.1 or 1/10 of a meter. All right, and then it's easier to divide. We can divide the 30 counters into 10 parts, and we find that we end up with 3/10 in each group. And so you can see that now each piece of rope would be 3/10 of a meter or 0.3 meters long. Hopefully you got that answer. If not, don't worry. Hopefully by the end of this lesson you'll understand what we mean. All right, you can stop the video and ask questions at any time. So if you put up your hand, Miss Asma can just stop it. So each new piece of rope would be 3/10 of a meter long, all right? Astrid says, I have noticed that each piece of rope is 1/10 of the size of the original piece of rope, all right? B, the calculation that shows what Holly has done is 3 divided by 10 equals 0.3. You see that right here. The 3 represent the lengths in meters of the original. Whoops. All right, this 3 is the original. Okay, the 10 is the number of pieces the rope is being cut into, so 3 divided by 10. The 0.3 represents the length of each new piece of rope. All right, stop the video if you have questions. Think together. We're going to do the very same thing with this one because we have 4 kilograms of sweets in your bag. The sweets are shared equally between 10 bowls. And you can't divide 4 into 10 unless you make your exchanges, which we're going to do. All right, and so we make our exchanges. I'm going to change up our color a bit. All right, and so then you can see that you've got 4 groups of 10 tenths. All right, whoops, sorry, going a little crazy with that one. All right, whoops, I better include those 2. All right, so what mass of sweets will there be in each bowl? All right, and so we want to know what 4 kilograms of sweets divided by 10. So how many tenths are there? And we know that there are 10, 20, 30, 40. So we've got 40 tenths divided by 10 to give us 4 tenths for each bowl. All right, so there will be 0.4 in each bowl. All right, so this makes it easier. 40 divided by 10 we know is 4. That's easy. All right, we've got 40 tenths, so we have 4 tenths left, so 0.4 kilograms of sweets in each bowl. Questions? Go ahead and stop the video and discuss. All right, now we have a 2-liter bottle of water is shared equally between 10 glasses. What volume of water will be in each glass? Now, since we can't divide 2 by 10, we need to remember how many. So Astrid here is going to visualize a place value grid to help me complete the calculation mentally. So each of these is equal to 10 glasses of water. So we're dividing, this is our 2, oops, sorry, I need a pen. This is our 2-liter bottle. And this is represented by your 10 different glasses, right? So she's going to visualize, but I'm going to draw it because I think we need to see it. All right. All right. So if we're going to have 2 bottles, and we need to divide these into groups of 10. So if we have 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry, I know my drawing is terrible, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's my 1 liter of water, and now I need a 2nd liter, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can be drawing these on your whiteboard. Hopefully yours will look a little better than mine. But when I counted, then I know that I have 20. All right, so I'm going to put 20 divided by 10, and that equals what? You're right, it equals 2. So there will be 0.2 liters in each glass. Looks like a 1, 0.2 in each glass. And if I add 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, 10 times, I'm going to get 20, all right, or 2 liters total. 20. All right. Once again, questions, go ahead and stop the video and ask your questions. All right, now we are at the challenge. A section of fence is made into 10 equally sized panels. The section of fence is 9 meters long. Tom has to try to find the length of each panel. His calculation is shown below. 10 divided by 9 equals 1.1. Your job is to spot where the mistake has been made. How could using counters help Tom to find the correct answer? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at this, and I have created for you a grid showing this. So here we've got 9 ones, all right? This represents the length of it. We want to divide them into 10 pieces. So we need to make exchanges, all right? So for each one of these, so for each one like this, we have 10 of these. So we have 9 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 groups so far. I've got to scroll down so you can see that there's 4 more, and on the next one is 1 more. So that's 9 total, and there's 10 in each group. All right, because it takes 10 of these to make 1 of the ones. 10 tenths to make 1 once. We learned that just a few days ago, so you should be able to see that, right? All right, and so then you want to divide not, so when we see here, if we were to count, whoops, I'm sorry, if we were to count each of these, I would count them 10, 20, 30, 40, and I'm going to scroll down, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. So then I go back to my original problem and I see he divided 10 by 9. What he should have done was said 90 divided by 10, and what does that equal? 9. All right. 90 divided by 10 is equal to 9. All right. And so then we would say that in each meter there would be 0.9. Okay, 0.9. is the length of each panel. All right, because 90 divided by 10, I'm sorry, is equal to 9. So our length would be 0.9 because we would use 9 then for each group, and we would find that each tenth would then have 9 in them. Hopefully this makes sense to you. If you notice, you can go back to these back here. I guess I need to shut out my thing, and see that we chose, in this one we had 3 different groups. In the next one we had 4 different groups, right? So we should remember we had 4 groups here, here, and here. All right, so we had 4 different groups, and that's the same thing that we have here. We have 9 different groups, and so when we're dividing 90 divided by 10, so here we divided 40 divided by 10 to get 4, and then our answer was 0.4. All right, here we divided 30, I think. No, sorry, go back with that. In this one we divided 30, all right, because we had 3 different groups, 1, 2, and 3 different groups of 10, and then we found that it was 0.3. All right, hopefully this is making sense to you. I want to talk about just briefly what you're doing. Once again, it's the same as yesterday, just different groups. Dan and Ari, you're going to do the fractions of an amount worksheet. Just do page 1. Miss Asma will give that to you. And then when you're finished, check the answer sheets. Lily and Randy, you'll be doing the fraction game. All right. And let's check over our success criteria. I can understand what happens when I divide a one-digit number by 10. Hopefully that's the case. You can ask questions of Miss Asma, or you can have her text them to me. Either way. All right. And I will see you again, well, maybe in a couple videos later today, but also again tomorrow for maths. All right. Have a fabulous day.